This is Jaime Garcia. This is my Bob Dylan impression. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Ralph?
I don't like this already.
No, what's up, guys? It's not Bob Dylan. It's me, Jaime Garcia. I'm here with my best buddy, Ralph Barbosa. Introduce yourself, Ralph.
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm Ralph Barbosa, if you haven't known me already from our past 20-something episodes. And today, our guest
At the
is
FatFish podcast.
At the FatFish Pod. Welcome back to another episode of the
Happy
FatFish
Mondays.
Pod. Happy Mondays. What's up?
We have
Nate Jackson, everybody.
Nate Jackson.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We're not in our studio. We got evicted. We're here at a different studio.
Yes, Jaime has not been paying the bills at all. I've been giving them lots of money, and I don't know what he does with it.
I forget sometimes on dates, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Nate? No, we have Nate Jackson, everybody. Here, let me put up.
Mr. Jackson, when's the last time you went on a hot date?
It's been a minute.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Do you feel lonely?
No.
Nah?
No.
What is your routine? Like after the show, you cuddle up in bed with by yourself with a glass of wine and you watch some TV and you're just like, this is nice. I don't need nobody.
Usually after a show, I am pretty tired. So we'll just call it, I'll just go to sleep.
You don't ever want somebody to be there like how was the show, babe?
No,
that's
I don't
nice.
need. I don't want to use a person as a show journal. But I wouldn't mind. Just having some buns before I went to sleep,
Yeah, like a
me
little
too.
play date or something like that.
or not playing, just knocking them back, cracking them open.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I don't
that.
like to talk about my work with the women in my life, but I do like for them to ask, but only because I like to shut it down. You know, they'd be like, "How was the show?" And I'd be like, "Women, don't ask me about my work."
Yeah, she was there, so why she asking, you know?
That too. Wait, who you talking about? Which woman?
No, I'm just saying in general, like, you know,
Sometimes
there's a lot of women and men in the show, so.
They're never there. They're always on the phone.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
it.
true.
How was your show? Good luck. I'm like, thank you. Break a leg. Thank you. But I think if you're not a comedy head, it's weird to be trying to tell you, well, okay, so let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'm doing whole sets because there's like this new little 3 to 5 minute chunk. I'm like, I really am excited about getting this piece off. The rest is already established. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe they're asking me like, well, what happened? What was different about tonight's show? And then now I'm like, okay, that was a good question. I might give them something. All right, well, I was with this couple and they said this and that. And it was crazy. So there's some stuff. But in general, I like to just self-reflect. I'm like I'm kind of reclusive or like
What does that mean, reclusive?
like I go off by myself a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and which people don't expect because it's like, all right, I was just in the limelight and I'm saying what's up, meet and greet, and all these people and all that stuff. But for me to really recharge, like I just have to go off solo, whether it's just go for a little walk or maybe read something, or
What kind of books you like to read? Mysteries, murder mysteries,
I like to read anything that is another world,
like
Harry Potter.
sci-fi,
Sex, fantasy stuff?
Harry Potter. No, that's still our world, but it's anything that's like magical worlds or it's like a whole nother, like something that's imaginative.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
That's not the main characters or any character at all.
Any character at all?
I like Harry.
Harry?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like about him?
I like that he was regular and then found out that he was special.
That's pretty cool. I guess most people, they just kind of be like, I'm special, right?
Right?
But Harry was like, me?
Right.
I like
for 9 books or however many books, he was like, damn, I still got some.
Have you seen the movies before?
Yeah, and read all the books. But at some point, somebody should have been like, nigga, you're Harry, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's no black characters. Because the black character would have been like, nigga, he can't kill you. Let's do whatever we want, fam.
Or
You know what I'm
Mexicans? There's no Mexicans or black people.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They go do all their adventures during school time. There's no roll call. Nobody's like, Potter?
Yeah, that's
Where's
true.
Potter? Where's Weasley? Where's Hermione?
Do you think that there's like an American Hogwarts and there's like Southern type like professors? It's like we're gonna be making
No, but that
potions.
would be dope. So what's the there's a movie where where they all wear the suits.
I don't know. I haven't I've watched like 2 Harry Potter movies.
Well, it's not Harry Potter. It's a different one where the guy finds out his name's Enzo there's Gentleman. Everyone's Gentleman.
The League of
Kingsman.
In Kingsman.
In Kingsman 2, there was American Kingsman. So like cowboys showed up and they had special lassos and they had, like it was like so they were hella American. And so there was a Harry Potter where like visiting magic schools came. Like one came on like a boat and another one came. And I was like, man, where is the one from the West? Like, where's us? Like, where are the Crip Wizards? Like, where's you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you how to make a potion.
Yeah, you feel me, Cass? Yeah, that'd be dope.
That would be dope. You're a big movie guy?
Yeah, I like movies too. Because you can do that by yourself. But yeah, I'll go to
I
a
love
movie.
movies. I
You
love
do?
to zone out. That's my escape, movies.
Me too.
What are some of your favorite movies?
Um,
You name movies, and then me and Jaime will do impressions for you from those movies.
Pretty good at
We're
impressions.
getting, this is like a very impression-based
Charlie's Angels.
podcast. Okay.
Which one?
Yeah.
Just
It don't
impressions.
matter. I just...
the
here we
one
go.
with Cameron Diaz.
All right. I'll
Shit.
play Charlie.
We should get Zach in here. He looks like, when he's mad, he looks like the bad guy that was smelling all the hair.
Hey, it does.
Oh, thank God.
All right, you ready? All right.
I didn't see that one.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw the old one, but
Glory.
which one's Glory?
That's the movie about the African American soldiers fighting in the Civil War.
All right. Are you ready? I'll be the general.
wait. Okay.
All right. Y'all better get out there, goddammit.
Yes.
And then now I'm the general from the other side. Y'all better not get out there, goddammit.
Yes, ma'am, master. Right? Is that what it was? Put a pillow between them.
Yeah.
You ever had a girl put a pillow between y'all two in bed?
Yeah, I do that. I put the pillow, I chop the bed. This is a Mason Dixie.
That's the name of the pillow, a Mason Dixie, or is
Yeah.
that what you call a general bed splitter?
Mason Dixie is the line that separates the South from the North.
Oh,
since he said master, I was like, go ahead, throw that out there.
You put a pillow between you and a girl?
Yeah, if I have to. I don't want my legs to be hot.
wait. What does the pillow do exactly though? Have
She
to
knows
keep
her
your
side,
legs
bro.
cool.
You gotta chop the bed. You stay over there. I'll see you in the morning.
Oh,
Are you a cuddler? You just get all hot and sweaty in the night,
I'll turn around.
back to back? Or
Yeah.
little spoon?
Yeah, like I'll if she wants to be big spoon, I would definitely welcome it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna like spoon her. Like I always sleep on the edge of the bed facing out.
Got it. So you don't need it, so you create the gap
Yeah.
yourself.
But
What
I
about
like
you?
it when they're big spoon.
you don't want to know.
I do
Okay,
really
okay.
badly, actually.
Okay, so girls put pillows between me and her, like if we're like on vacation,
Yeah.
and she's like, nothing's gonna happen. So it's
One time a girl met Jaime in California and she did that to him, is what he's saying.
yeah. She.
If
met
you
me.
ever are confused, let me tell you something, because you haven't met Jaime before. If you're
Yeah.
ever confused about what he's saying, ask me. I'm the Jaime whisperer.
I'll try my best.
Whisperer.
He speaks, he's
she-
dyslexic, but he speaks in dyslexia form sometimes.
So she met me out. Okay, we went out for dinner in Universal Studios, and I'm thinking, okay, like I'm gonna get some because I paid for everything, and
It's a horrible way to think, by the way.
isn't? I mean, okay, the Universal Studios was $600.
Yeah, you probably could have spent your money and for sure got some pussy a different way.
Yeah, so
You didn't have to
I didn't
wonder.
think about it. But then she's at night. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna put this between us, like 2 pillows, like a wall."
She separated you two.
Yeah, so
And
she's
you
like,
should have separated the bill.
"Oh, I should have done that."
Yeah, absolutely. You spent $600. You deserve to at least look at her pussy. You don't have to get it, but at least let her show it to you.
Yeah.
I didn't think about
if
that.
she was going to be all like that, she should have split things.
And what the fuck did you eat that was $600
No, Universal Studios.
the entire day? Like you went on a
So it was
rides.
the rides, the fast pass, which was a huge mistake.
I think the minute that you guys are like at Universal Studios and about to go in and buy the tickets, right then and there, she should have been like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay my own ticket because just to be clear, I'm not banging you tonight."
That's when she should have put the pillow down.
Yeah, she should have put the
She
metaphorical
led you
pillow down
on
first.
all the way around the park, food, drinks, fast pass, all of that. At the end of the night, not give you no fast ass. It's crazy.
Fast ass.
She could at least give you a tuggy. You reach over there and let you bust a $300 nut.
But that's okay because now Jaime has a new woman in his life.
Do you?
Me, no.
Okay, I don't ever know with this guy.
I'm different, man.
I never know when he's allowed to talk about her or not. He's very afraid of her.
Oh, Oh, okay. So you don't want to talk about a girl in your life because she sees it and then she's like, "You talked about me. It's over."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about her hypothetically. This
Okay.
girl that doesn't exist that's in your life.
If
Okay.
you had a girlfriend,
If I did have a girl in my life, I'll be married, joint bank accounts.
Okay.
That's how much I trust her.
I don't think I wouldn't let you do a joint bank account with a woman because I am 99% certain whatever woman you end up with makes more money than you, and I just feel like that's so unfair. Like I wouldn't let that be out in the world, bro. I feel a little bit responsible for you, and it's like I can't let you go out there and just be a menace to society like that.
I'll be married though. I'll be fine.
You won't be fine.
I just gotta find a girl that that makes at least $100K a year.
That's it.
Vice versa.
That's it. That's enough. You're good.
Yeah, man. You feed me chicken wings.
I feel like I
Ice
gotta
matcha
put an ad
lattes.
out there for girls to holler
Wait,
at you.
hold
Jaime.
on. I'm sorry.
He's confused.
No, I'm not confused. I just want to make sure that I heard that
You're
clearly.
confused.
He said, all I need is a girl that makes $100,000 and she feeds me chicken wings and what?
Ice matcha lattes.
And you're happy?
I'm happy, bro. Put on the Avengers movie and let me go do open mics at night.
You
And,
need a babysitter.
Who's your favorite Avenger?
it has to be Captain America
Why? Why?
because he's so not basic because he has the serum in him, but he's just like an American patriot.
Okay. I guess.
But
So.
not Tony.
That's his.
Okay.
I don't know if that's my favorite Avenger. Maybe yeah.
Oh, maybe Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
because I always act like Spider-Man.
What do you mean you act like Spider-Man? Like you do the
Because you see me
impressions?
in clubs, I just be doing the moves and stuff.
What?
When he lands, he's like,
You do that in the club?
Mm-hmm.
Jaime does either the most childish or the most gayest stuff at the clubs. He's either acting like a 12-year-old or he's acting like a flamboyant 25-year-old.
Well, because when we did this, we were like, how should we sit? And he was like, you should be in the middle and me and Ralph should be on the top and bottom. Which is a hell of a way to say to my left and right.
What I meant was like, if he was laying down,
Power bottom.
top and bottom.
Got it.
Middle.
He's not slow, is he?
Nah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we were having a full speed conversation.
He's not slow.
yeah.
He's just weird as hell.
He looks like every now and then you gotta just pat his leg. Like, it's okay, Jaime.
I don't pat his leg. I just pat him on the side of where his cheek and his neck combine. I let him know. That'll do.
That little line right there?
Yeah.
I'm losing weight, Nate. Don't worry.
We all are, brother.
But
We
these
all are.
ice matcha lattes are not working.
Yeah, or the chicken wings.
I can't eat chicken wings. No, man. Like if the people don't know who are watching from our fan base, if they don't know who you are, tell us a fun fact about yourself.
Okay.
Like
where
the
you
first day
from?
of school.
I'm not trying to confront you, like where you from, but like where you from?
Where your grandma stay? So I'm from Lacey, Washington. I live in Tacoma, Washington, which is a half an hour south of Seattle. I was on MTV Wild 'N Out. I played Junkyard Dog on The Rock, on the Young Rock. I have a Netflix special coming out soon. I have a movie with Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and Keke Palmer, and Aziz Ansari film called Good Fortune coming out soon.
You're on that movie?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was
You want to keep acting?
yeah, for sure. I like acting. It was really fun because Aziz is directing it and acting in it.
Oh shit!
So like we were doing our scenes and it's like we go until he says cut and then we both walk over and look at the monitor and he's like, all right, let's do another take.
Do you have acting inspiration? Who are you watching? You're just like, I won't let you down.
What do you mean?
Like sometimes to get like I did a Verizon wireless commercial one time. It's in Spanish.
Okay.
And it's not a big serious role, but just to get pumped up, I watched a bunch of Benicio del Toro acting clips on YouTube, and I was like, I won't let you down, Benicio. You didn't do that? You don't get pumped like that?
So you watch Legends and be like, I'm not gonna let the Legends down?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like that would psych me out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what was your mentality before going in? You just in there like, all right, just be myself.
I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do what I've already learned in acting and training. If anything, if I was gonna watch a legend, I would want to watch them when they were young and they didn't have it all figured out. I'm like, well, shit, I know I'm better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can outact a young, fledgling, raw Denzel. I'm like, well, shit, knowing where he's at now at the end of his journey, I'm like, I got this. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
So I did the Young Rock, and The Office is coming back, and I'm on The Office.
You're on the new The Office.
Can you? I think the
You
title.
got Craig Robinson's part. Is that racist? That's when you got Craig Robinson's old part.
Yes, but it's okay. It's not the same thing. It's in the same world. It's a spinoff.
Oh
Keeps
yeah,
going. Yeah.
Are you Craig Robinson's son?
He's not my
Uncle?
dad, but I'm a whole nother character. So it's really fun. I can only say so much, but it's really fun. It's going to be off the chain, and I'm looking forward to that. So that's me in a nutshell for the listeners that don't know.
Is the title out there already? Because I love The Office, so I read into the reboot. Oh, because it says the paper, but it's
Bro,
not
he
the
don't
paper.
even know The Office. He just be making stuff up.
Now, if he knows that, then he actually probably has on some Google alerts or something. But yeah, so,
Jaime's never seen The Office.
Oh my god!
He's never
You gonna
seen
tell me that right now?
it. He's never seen
I love The Office, man.
yeah. Who's your favorite character?
It has to be Creed or Dwight.
Yeah, that's what typical
Okay.
people who aren't fans of The Office say.
I referenced The Office all day.
When's the last time you ever referenced The
We were
Office?
at the memorial, the war zone,
Uh-huh.
and I picked up the dust, the rock, the dirt. I was like, "What were you when the Scranton Strangler was?"
Yeah, you did that because I showed you that clip off of YouTube.
Okay, he's making me look like a bad guy. It's okay.
I'm just trolling Jaime, but he's taking the bait.
Did you see what I'm saying with the leg pats?
There's a leg pat. Just calm him
Slow
down.
down.
That's crazy. I feel like you're teaching me how to train my dog. Like I didn't know I could do that before.
Good, Jaime.
Dog. No, I did, when you were recording the episode with Ralph, I was over there and I did snooze off a little bit because I have sleep apnea. Don't judge me
Jaime, you're not diagnosed with sleep apnea. This fool has self-diagnosed himself with so
because of the
much
comments.
stuff.
The comments like he might have sleep apnea. You
Yeah,
might want to
might.
check that out.
So
You
sleep
might-
apnea is in your sleep. It shouldn't cause you to just pass out randomly during the day.
Okay, I have something they said that I just doze off.
You have narcolepsy.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Do you think you really have narcolepsy?
I think
If he's
so, too.
falling asleep in the middle of the day randomly, unprovoked,
It's more. I don't know.
that's narcoleptic. But
I just think he's lazy.
But see, I tell him things.
I also have
this
like
is
that
serious.
old school toxic mentality or whatever.
yeah,
Like I have that dad mentality where I'm like, nah, you're just lazy. You just watch. You're on your phone all day.
right. You're falling asleep in public because you're gay. That's what it is.
So I can't even drive for an hour
You're
because
having gay dreams.
But did you not hear him when we were recording the episode of your podcast? I don't know if you can hear him. As he's dozing off, he moans.
Oh, that's why you said, oh, he's moaning?
Yeah, he said,
No, that's
that was not gay dreams.
sleep apnea is where your tongue blocks your air passage in your sleep because you're relaxed. So you are like literally stopping breathing over and over again throughout the night. That's why people wear those masks to keep air pressure on them at all times. Do you sleep with a mask?
No, I don't.
So you don't have sleep apnea. You have wet dreams?
Hell yeah.
You're just moaning randomly?
No, is that why people put the black tape over them?
No, that's something else. You talking about how they like covering their mouth and just breathing
it's
their
like
nose?
BDSM.
Yeah, I haven't even seen that other than that guy that keeps on showing his morning routine and running.
Oh, the big black dude?
yeah,
Yeah.
The big
Ashton-
what?
The big black dude?
Oh,
Ashton Hall?
I said,
Yeah,
he
that's his
said
name,
Like
Ashton
you didn't
Hall.
know if to say buff or black. He said a big.
Oh, he is
bro.
buff.
the bruff dude.
We talked about it when he had that one big ball running.
Oh yeah, we were looking at his crotch. Well,
He has,
Jaime was.
he has
and he-
one big ball.
Jaime.
I've never looked at his nuts while he's running.
Me-
I
Jaime
just
was like-
know that he has one of his pecs is like underdeveloped or something. So while he's like when he's running, you can see like one big pec, and then the other one is like has a dent in it. It looks like he like maybe tore something while he was bench pressing or something.
Do you
I'ma
work
show you
out?
the clip.
Yeah, a
You
little
go to the
bit.
gym? You got a gym crush?
No, but
Boring as gym.
it's not even a crush because you don't see it's 24-hour fitness. You don't really see the same girl twice. When you get a crush, you like you go and you see this person every time you're working out. You're like, dang, if I could ever. Nah, I'll just see like somebody crazy thick or bad on a elliptical. I'm like, woo woo, and that's about it.
Oh, you're gonna talk to them? You're gonna be like, hey.
No, because I still look like my before pictures.
you still in your before
I
era?
want to transform and then go holler at them. Yeah, remember when I was in here fat?
Man, you should put on like a fat suit and then be like, look, I used to be even more.
Go get some fatter pictures taken.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a good idea. So for all the fat people out there on your weight loss journey, don't just start on day 1. Start on day -1. Go make yourself fatter so that your current is already good.
We're trying to work out more on the road because one thing about the road is it's very easy to fall into bad habits, eating habits, drinking habits, sexual habits.
Yes.
Do you struggle with that at all on the road?
I think it's a challenge for everybody. My whole team is on the same thing. We just changed my rider so that I don't even have access to fucked up food in the back, and then we actively are like trying to make more healthy choices. Like we've dubbed Keela for lack of better words, we call her the food Nazi. Okay. Now, I don't want you guys to jump all over that, but
she's helping y'all, and y'all call her a Nazi.
Food Nazi.
Food Nazi.
In a sense, she can take your food from you or tell you you can't have that, or she can't. We gave her the power to
I want that power.
Police our meals.
I want that power over people.
We gave it to her. So like if I'm ordering something and everybody's ordering something, she can be like, not for him, no. And she'll wait till I finish my order too. I'll order my whole shit. She's like, none of that. He can have something salad. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's good.
He puts me on a diet.
Yeah, it's good for you though.
I don't put you on a diet. You don't listen.
The working out part is the hardest because it's like we land and then it's like sound check or whatever. It's like, damn it, when were we supposed to hit the gym?
I don't do sound check. I know what I sound like.
Right, but somebody got to go down there and do sound check because there's things a part of the show we want to make sure are happening when I get out there.
I don't do none of that.
I do a bunch of stuff, man. I use the screen. I turn on the lights.
You use the screens?
I use the screens.
I should do that. I should figure out a way to incorporate other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'll watch your show tonight and see if there's anything that comes to mind performative that may add a layer to your stuff.
Okay.
But you're already a monster.
But you're like,
Yeah.
There you go.
That. No, this whole weekend, he's been making me go to the gym, and, you don't like that.
No, I'd work out, but I'll still give you a fist, little chubby knuckles. So what workout are you doing?
I don't know. I just do cardio, and he's trying to make me lift chest.
Well, he works out like an old lady. Jaime would just walk on the treadmill for like 15 minutes and be like, oh, that was crazy. Like, I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, you either walk faster for a longer amount of time or run for at least give me 5 to 10 minutes, like nonstop jogging. Even if it's a light jog.
You can't just take off running, bro. You'll kill him.
I told him, but he doesn't listen.
Just what you should do. Do that same amount of walking, but put it all the way as high as it goes on the incline.
Nah, he did.
Yeah.
Arturo told him, Renee Vaca's brother. Yeah. Arturo was like, bro, put the incline up to here and then walk. But I'm like, bro, at least walk 30, 40 minutes. Break a sweat. Yeah,
but if you max incline and go speed of between 2.5 and 3.5, you're burning the most calories out of anything in the whole gym.
Okay.
Second to, lifting weights without any break. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
More importantly, growing up out here in Washington State, there's a lot of wildlife. You ever go hunting? Are you a hunter?
I've been hunting.
For real?
Yeah.
What's that like? I know I got camo on, but I've never been hunting.
Oh, well, I haven't hunted for any, major game. I've just gone, pheasant hunting.
What is that, pheasant? Birds?
Pheasant is yes, it's a bird. It's a medium-sized bird. It's like a cross between a female peacock and a giant quail or something, I would call it.
That's what a pheasant is?
No, but that's just what I'm trying to give you a picture of.
I don't understand. You're hunting imaginary birds?
No, these are real. You know how
pheasants real or not, bro?
Yeah, they're real.
Okay,
now, how would somebody explain a tiger to you? It's a giant cat, and it's
that's what I'm saying though. But I thought pheasant was like a. It's because when you first said pheasant, I'm thinking that's a word for birds in general, how they say rodents for furry.
Right? No, pheasant is a type of bird.
Pheasant is a specific type of bird.
Specific bird. This is a pheasant.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before. I know what a pheasant is.
That's a pheasant.
Where you seen one then?
You hunt pheasants?
I have gone hunting for pheasants.
I see pheasants all the time. Don't question me.
Where?
Boy. Yeah, in the wildlife. When
Where
I go
have you been
outside.
in wildlife? I've been with you this whole time.
Nah, because not here, but I go outside a lot back home in Texas. I live outside in the country. I'm not outside, but I live near a lot of outside shit. What do you kill the pheasants with?
A shotgun.
Well, that's not fair.
It is.
The shotgun is a wide spread of bullets, bro.
Well, it's more like a rifle. There's different types of shotguns.
What kind of shotgun do you use?
A hunting shotgun, so you can shoot 40 yards.
Man, you challenge yourself. You're way smarter than a pheasant.
I'm not just out there with a snub nose.
You should.
You can't even dig up pheasants. You need a hunting dog.
I could get a pheasant with my hickory bow
I believe you.
if I had one.
But you got to get them up.
What do you mean you got to get
You
them
got to
up?
get them up. Pheasants are like deep in the base of bushes, like chilling. Like you need a hunting dog to get on their scent, and then they go and they fuck with them, and then the pheasants take off flying. Like,
Jaime, you think you can find
like
some
remember
pheasants?
Nintendo
The
duck hunting game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with the gun.
But they don't go until the dog goes out there.
Those are the pheasants.
No, those were ducks on there.
Oh.
But it's the
the
same
name
thing.
is duck hunt. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
Pheasant
the pheasants
hunt.
react the same way. Like your dog will go out, and then usually, depending on your dog, like if you have a pointer, it'll literally stop and point at where they're at, and then there's commands like get them up, and then the dog will jump in there, and then 6 birds will come flying out, and that's when you're like, oh shit! Bah.
I don't like dogs that are that smart. I don't trust them. I'll take
I
that
could do
dog
that.
out.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I got a what is it called? A bully. It's
okay,
really my
little-
dad's
little
dog.
French bulldog.
No, not a French one. It's like those. They got like a kind of smiley looking mouth.
Oh, the little chubby ones.
Yeah, yeah, he's like that.
Got it.
He's
Those
a good
little,
dog.
Little crossbred ones.
His name is Red.
Nice.
I also have a Rottweiler, but I left him to live at my grandma's, and now he's loyal to my grandma more than me.
Damn.
He's a traitor. Him and my grandma.
He
What's
barks
your
at
dog?
you?
What's your Rottweiler's name?
Monty.
Nice.
I named him after Monte Carlo, like a car, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I wanted a Monte Carlo real bad.
You got 3 now.
I sold them. I should have
Really?
never done that. I should have kept the silver one.
Why'd you sell it?
I don't know. I wasn't driving it like ever. And I was just like, I would just sell it and have less cars to keep up with. Because I didn't know it's like hard to keep up with multiple cars. You got to like wash them all and like make sure the batteries aren't dead on them. And then keep like this car started leaking from here. So I got to fix this.
No,
And you-
drive them all.
Yeah, then you fix this leak and then this one had this act up. So it's like, damn, I'd rather just focus on a few cars and like.
But it's because you got older cars. Like you're a collector of older whips.
Yeah, I do got a few older cars, but I switched over to cars that I can mainly like have fun. I want to dog my cars, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like I had bought a 96 Impala Super Sport when I first started making little
SS?
cash. Yeah, SS. And I bought one that had like 1,800 original miles on it. And everything on it was just it looked like it came right out the factory. But it only keeps its value if you don't like drive it or nothing.
Right.
So I was like, man, I just sold it, and then I bought one from an auction that had like 300,000 miles on it.
And drove it like crazy.
Yeah, and now I'm taking it apart. I put like a QA1 suspension on it.
Okay.
I converted the brakes to Willwood brakes.
To what?
Willwoods.
Okay.
And I just took out the LT1 in it, and I'm trying to learn how to rebuild the 6.0 so I could put the 6.0 in there. But man, to the dude who has my 6.0, what the fuck, bro? Why you taking so long? Give me back my shit.
Give him back his shit.
He was just supposed to wash it. I ripped apart the block and I sent it to my friend's buddy, and he was just supposed to clean it and send it back. And
How long you had it?
months.
Oh, that shit's in another car.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like y'all are
Yeah.
telling me that my wife is fucking somebody else.
Your hypothetical wife?
Yeah.
Hypotheticals.
Got it.
Like
I will
in
never get married.
Full Metal Jacket.
You'll never get married?
I wouldn't get married.
Why?
I would do like a married lifestyle. Like I would be with a girl and like I settle down and like we live together and I'll spend the rest of my life with her.
Okay.
But like to do it legal, what's the point? I'll make my promise to you and to God. What's the government got to do with it?
Starting to lean towards that myself.
Yeah.
Do you date
Yeah.
in person?
Yeah.
Have you heard of this app Aria?
I'm very like I'm out of touch, bro. I'm out of touch with a lot of stuff.
I think I am too. Are you having experiences where like it's hard to date because everybody knows who you are?
Kinda. It's like I'm always afraid like what if I message a girl and then she makes it look like I'm stupid, like she twisted around, you know what I mean? Or what if I'm talking to a girl and she's just talking to me because she's like genuinely likes my comedy and is like a fan.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't feel too good either. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's weird. I overthink it sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I also move around a lot and I prioritize my I guess
Freedom.
career moves and my freedom over like committing to anybody. So that's tough too, you know.
Yep.
What about you?
Same. We're
That's
living
not
the
good.
same discourse.
I'm gonna set you up with somebody. I know a few people.
Me
Give me
too.
a little torta.
You want a Mexican?
I want a little torta, mommy.
You want a torta,
A
mami?
little torta, mommy.
You want a
Extra
torta?
hot sauce?
Extra hot sauce.
I got you,
How
bro.
big of a torta though?
I want her to fall asleep and sound like you.
I have some cousins like that.
Set you with Jaime's ghetto ass
Show 'em my
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah.
They work at T-Mobile.
That's what's
So
up.
you got T-Mobile?
Nope.
Oh, that's not very
No,
beneficial
I
to
got
you.
Verizon.
No,
You got
but
Verizon.
we know some tortas out
They
here.
all work at T-Mobile?
No, just one.
Half of them work at T-Mobile. The other half work at. It's like in thirds. Half work at cell phone stores. 1/3 work at cell phone stores. Another third work as servers in restaurants.
Okay.
And then another third work as either a dental hygienist or like registered nurse.
Sounds about right. And some of them work at a family-owned company. Not our family, but a white
family-owned
family.
one?
A white family.
That's in Mesquite.
In Dallas, like downtown.
Got it.
It's like a carrying company.
Nice. But
Oh,
that's who was hiring.
Yeah.
And your family got in.
Yeah. They like 5 of my cousins work at the same place.
It
So
started.
that's
with
where
one.
you would be if you weren't out here with Ralph.
No, that's true.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because it's not what you were doing before this. I mean,
Oh yeah.
What were you doing?
I was doing T-Mobile.
No, you weren't.
Oh my god.
Why is this? Why do you
Okay,
lie, bro?
It's 'cause I don't. Okay.
Why do you lie in front of me when I already know all your lies?
Okay, I worked at
The leg
Metro
pat. I'm
PCS.
patting his leg.
You wait.
He's
You
patting
patting
my
his
leg.
leg.
Yeah, his
Calm him
leg-
down.
the leg pat.
Calm him down for I just.
Okay, I used to work at Metro PCS,
Okay.
but then T-Mobile took over, so they took the name over. So Metro
T-Mobile
bought
themselves were never like. You never applied for T-Mobile and got hired by T-Mobile. You worked at Metro, and then T-Mobile bought Metro PCS, and they were like, "All right, this is how you
It's the
say
same
it
thing.
now."
Did your cousins work at Metro and then the same thing happened to them?
No, I didn't work with none of my cousins, so I just worked by myself.
But
like,
your cousins, 1/3 of them work at T-Mobile.
but customer service, like in a
You would have been in a
call
store
center.
selling phones.
Yeah, I was a salesman.
Got it.
I was a good salesman.
He was a shady salesman. He took advantage of crackheads and illegals.
What?
No, I didn't.
It's our own kind doing all the killing here,
La
Nick Jackson.
raza.
No, it's because our managers they made us do it.
They were. They
Oh,
didn't even,
yeah?
Yeah, they're like,
And you were just like, yes, master.
they didn't even speak no English. They were just like, "Está bien, niño, aquí." And he was like, "Sí, firme." Like, just sign it. Just sign it. You'll be
Oh,
good. Save
no, I
money.
was not doing
My
that.
last job one of my last jobs was selling car insurance in California, and people would come in that I could not, and I've taken quite a bit of Spanish classes, but I could not understand them. But I would give them car insurance. And this one time, this guy, he kept saying this word. I didn't know what he was saying, but he needed car insurance. And I looked him up on his ID, and like he had a SR22 or something like that. So I like got him good insurance, hooked him up and all of that, and then went out. He's like, I said, we got to take pictures of the vehicle. I go outside after I've already been with him for an hour. This motherfucker had a bus, bro. I'm outside. I walk outside. He's got like the school bus painted white. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just gave you insurance for like a Mazda. It was insane.
damn.
And he was like, I'm not speaking English. You know, how you say bus in Spanish?
Autobús,
Nah, he wasn't saying that though.
camión.
That's what he was saying. I thought it was horse. I thought he was talking about horsepower or something. What's that, Camarillo?
Camión.
What's a horse? ¿Cómo se dice horse?
Oh,
en español?
caballo.
Caballo. And that's what I thought he was saying. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of
mucho caballo.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, lots of horsepower. It's fast. I get outside, it's a white, whole ass bus, like long bus. Like, so I had already insured it.
You got a good heart.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's good. Did you get in trouble for that?
No, because then I like went in and was like, it was a fucking bus. Like I redid it.
Do you ever have moments in comedy that are so stressful or like life is just getting to you too much? And then do you have a moment where you think back to a job you had at a point in your life and you think, man, I could go back to that?
Yes.
What job is that?
Anytime I was doing any like hard labor, like landscaping or landscape architecture or anything that required like a crazy level of work ethic to get the whole thing done, I always think back to be like, man, I could literally be right now mowing lawns or building a fence or And even if it's not that, like a lot of times I'll think like, man, I could be working for some company. You know what I'm saying?
And just
like
have-
just 8 hours straight, just helping Wells Fargo Financial. I did nothing for myself the whole time. Yeah, I got a check, but it's like, how did this benefit me? And they'll fire me if they walk by and see my website on the monitor or something. It's like, man, what the fuck? I'm pouring into y'all and y'all ain't pouring into me. So I think about that shit all the time when I'm like, you know, out and about, and if I'm grinding, if I'm tired, or like Trenton's with me. Trenton was in the military, and so I'm sure in order to get around Europe the way we did, he had to hunker. I'm like, but I could be fucking rebuilding jet engines right now, so let's just, you know, endure hardness like a good soldier and get it done.
Dang, Trent, you know how to rebuild jet engines?
Shit, not no more.
What do you mean?
Point.
What do you mean not no more?
That shit was like
It's a muscle.
years ago.
And you already forgot?
I mean, that was shit you doing every day. But like, if you don't, I mean, you stop for 15 years. I mean, I can't. It's not like you're changing an inner tube tire.
Oh, yeah.
I bet the engines have changed.
Oh yeah, they don't even. In fact, I worked on the F-15s. They don't even fly those no more.
Dang.
That's what you should put in your Monte Carlo.
An F-15 jet engine? You think they got them on Marketplace?
Fuck yeah, on Facebook Marketplace.
Do you shop on Facebook Marketplace at all?
I did for a couple of things.
Do people believe you that it's you? You don't ever get people being like, "Hey, what the
No,
fuck?"
not from Marketplace, but I've had a couple of Uber drivers either pick me up or like bring an Uber Eats app. They're like, "Shut the fuck up," you know what I'm saying? No, let me get a pic with you right now.
Yeah, I've had that. That gets a little weird. But on Facebook Marketplace, sometimes I want to buy something and people don't even let me buy from them because they're like, "This ain't even you. This is a fake account. Leave me alone. You like this is not funny."
Oh shit, you gotta send a picture. It's me, fool.
I'm like, motherfucker, show me your fucking '93 busted ass Ford Ranger. You
Right
piece
now.
of shit. Yeah.
Right.
Or when y'all go to restaurants, like the people behind the like Panda Express, that guy, like, cause you were like hungry.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh shit, fucking Ralph, is that you?
Oh yeah, I'm like, hey,
Bro,
hey,
just
bro,
give me my
can I order
fucking
some
plate.
lo mein? And he's like, no way, that's you. I'm like, yeah, it's me. Can I have lo mein? He's like, nah, but it's you really? I'm like, what don't matter, bro? I'm a hungry ass person
Were you
right
on the
now.
phone or in person?
Not in person.
What the fuck? He's looking right at you, being like, "Is that you?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just out.
Just make my goddamn noodle."
And he called his coworker, Rick, come up here.
I'm like,
It's
God,
Ralph.
I had that happen at Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man. Has that ever happened when you're in a rush though?
yeah,
This sucks.
yeah.
That's not like crazy bad. I'm not like, oh, my life is horrible. But it is just like, bro, like of all the fucking days, like don't do this right now. Just give me my
When's the dopest that happened and it helped you?
I don't know. Maybe getting into like clubs and shit, like being out and about where we're just like in a random city and we just happen to meet like some girls and they're like, let's go out. Where do y'all want to go? And I'm like, I don't know. Pick a club, I guess.
Right.
And then we go
Security
to the
always knows us.
yeah. And then security
like,
be like,
watch all your shit, fool.
bro, come on, yeah, come on. You want a section? And I'm like, all right,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So that's where it's cool.
Yeah. I bought my car and I called ahead to the dealership and I was like, I want to make sure that you have the car that I see online. And they're like, yeah. And the dude was like, we have a Corvette guy here and he wants to talk to you. I'm like, bet. So I got on the phone with him. I'm like, is this the car that you say you have? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. I'm going to come look at it. He's like, hey, before you get off the phone, you sound really familiar. Are you that Nate Jackson? I'm like, yeah, it's me, man. I'll be down in a minute. So, like, I bought this car, and the whole time I'm there buying the car, he's like, hey, man, let me get a picture with you. Let me get a picture with you in the car. Let me get a picture with you in the dealership. Let me get a picture with the... I'm like, all right, man, but this kind of shit, you know, there's a lot of pictures. Like, y'all could use this for a long time. They'd be like, look who shops with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do that stuff. But yeah, sometimes I'm just the only time I don't like it is when I am in a rush and then they're like, can you do a video where you do this and this and that? And I'm like, you gonna give me a discount?
That part. It'd be full price.
I'm about to do you a whole promo.
Right.
I'm about to take time out of my day. And
Do you know what this is worth if we go through my people and they set this up? Like, you want me to just do it impromptu? You ever use it to get cooter?
Cooter?
Cooter.
Charcuteries?
Nope.
What's cooter? Pussy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. If like if I'm at a bar and they be like, you Ralph Barbosa? I'll be like, yeah, you want a shot? Boom. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. We're just hanging out now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hang out. You Ralph Barbosa? Yeah. You want to hang out? Come on.
My section they just gave me. Come on.
Yeah, they just gave me a section. You know what I mean? But or sometimes it'd be like, why do people keep taking pictures with you? But like, I don't know. I guess I'm just handsome.
Huh.
Yeah.
Not me. They walk up to me like, "Are you friends with Ralph Barbosa?" I said, "Yeah." "Can I hang out with you?" I was like, "Yeah." Take him to the section, and they just start talking to him.
Man, you want to hear a crazy story about Jaime?
What's a
bad.
crazy?
I'm about to.
Should I pat his leg now or after the story?
Nah, Jaime. This is how you can prove that Jaime has a girl. Because I'm gonna say this story. He's gonna be like, "Cut that out. Cut that out."
Wait, what is it? Wait,
Yeah,
what is
it
it?
don't matter. You gotta cut it out.
At one time, we were in the city. And to be fair, if Jaime's girl ever sees this is when he was single as hell. We go to
I'm
a
still
city
single.
and we get offered. This happens every now and then. I'm sure you've had this too, where like you go to a city and then maybe there's a certain site in that city or a museum or this or that where they reach out to you and they're like, "Hey, while you're in town,
Right,
if
right.
you want to come take a tour, like it's on us or something, you know."
Right.
So we go to this site. I don't want to say where it is because these girls might have boyfriends now or whatever. I don't know. One of them, I think, did have a boyfriend. Or she didn't claim that. So we go to this. They invite us to this site. We go see the site, and we meet the women that work there at that site. And one of them was like, yeah, we're actually going to go to your show tomorrow, me and her and her boyfriend. But the girl that said me, she never mentioned that she was also bringing her boyfriend, right?
Mm.
She's like, just me and my homegirl and her boyfriend. I was like, okay, cool. And I noticed that they're chit-chatting with Jaime a lot. And at night, we go out, and Jaime's like, "Oh, those two girls they're gonna come to the show. You know, they're gonna come watch with her." And I'm like, "I thought they're already coming to my show tomorrow anyway."
Right.
He's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna come hang out." All right, cool. So it ends up being like this big group of us going out to the club that night. It's like me, Jaime, like our crew, Kike Abraham, some local comics from that city and their friends. It's this big group of us. We all go out, and Jaime invites those girls. I leave early. I don't do that often, but I left the club early that night. And the next day, I see a video of those two girls in front of Jaime, and they start making out, and then they start kissing Jaime at the same time.
They
Like,
were kissing in front. The girls kissing each other,
Yeah,
and they're coworkers.
and then they turn and start kissing you.
yeah. It's because I had hair back then.
What?
I had to shave my head. I had long hair like this dude right here.
I get it, but like
Jaime, that's not why.
that's not why.
They were like, this guy has long hair.
I
Right.
had luscious
Look at his
locks,
hair.
man.
You
I
did
had
not
to shave
have
it up.
luscious
Hell.
locks. You never wash your hair regularly.
Oh, he was unkept.
You had stanky locks.
No, I didn't.
You had locks.
No, it's not, I didn't have locks. It was just like his.
I feel always wears a hat. You ever smelled somebody's hat when they take it off after working 8 hours?
Earring backs, volleyball knee pads, football thigh pads. You
That
had
fool had
stanky head.
we had to
Nah,
put
I
like
didn't even work 8 hours.
we had to put like athlete's foot cream, like
He said,
jock
"No, I
itch
didn't
cream on
work
his
8
head.
hours.
You smell like you do. Anyway,
Oh, I had the hat for 8 hours, but
He said you had to put jock itch on your hair.
on your hair, we had to wash his hair with jock itch cream.
So it's not the hair. They were just turning up in front of you.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Jaime has Rizz. Every now and then he'll turn it up, but he don't know how to activate his own Rizz. It just be like it's like in the superhero movies when they don't know how to control their superpowers yet.
Right.
Like sometimes Jaime just starts floating. I don't know where he's like, oh guys.
How do I get it? You look over, he's covered in bitches. You're like, what the fuck? Jaime's on one, bro.
No, that was like last year, man.
Bitch, don't say when it was. I'm trying to look out for you. dumbass.
Right, we're trying to keep it in the episode.
He's like, this was July 2024. Like,
I was cheating. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man. No.
I just don't want you to. I don't even remember the exact day. I just don't want you to say something.
It was July
come back to
14th.
bite you in the ass. But
This is July 14th at
Man,
7:15 p.m.
2022.
so one of those girls ends up really feeling Jaime that night. To be specific, I'm pretty sure it was the girl that was like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to the show with my friend and her boyfriend." That girl goes to the show. We can cut this part out because this part does make me afraid for Jaime. But
Okay.
that girl goes to the show the next day, and they're on a double date. That girl had a boyfriend,
Fuck.
or at least a dude she's dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
She did, but then
I lost respect for that girl. I was like,
and
bro.
Mir?
But they were just kissing each other the night before, and neither boyfriend knew.
No, that
Yeah.
girl was kissing Jaime too. Right after at the second half of that video, that girl stops kissing her homegirl and starts
Just
making out with
turned.
Jaime.
Damn, and you kissed her back.
Yeah.
Did you know she had a man?
A little bit.
How do you what? How do you know a little?
She's
bit?
like, we're
I mean,
on
you
and
could have
off.
just lied.
We're on and off.
Yeah, she was
They were
on.
off that night, and the next night they were on.
Yeah, she's like, you're a mistake.
She said that to him or you?
Oh, to me? Said, don't forget about me. Just, I'll see you at the show. I hope you kill do 10 minutes and that's it.
As soon as you nutted, she was like, "You were a mistake."
You still got your socks halfway off your feet.
She's like, yeah, just kill tomorrow and I'll see you up there with my boyfriend.
Damn.
Hurts, right?
No, you
No, it
got
doesn't hurt
yours.
me.
Poor boyfriend is the one that should be hurt.
Bro,
Man.
I if I'm that girl, I don't even go to that show anymore.
Right.
I
Like, what are you
make
still
up
pulling up for?
something, bro. Or I'll be like, "You go, babe." Like I don't want to but I don't.
Or for sure don't show up with your dude.
I think that's the
Because what if he
curse,
says something on stage?
bro. For real, that's the curse of touring, though. Is that like deep down, I always wanted this horrible want of like, man, I want to be on the road and just dating different women from different cities, like. But it has also, it's like a double-ended deal. Like in the movies when they make a deal with the devil and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna be the greatest basketball player, but then they can never stop shooting the bar or something until the arm
Right.
breaks. Like now I don't trust women. Now I can never like settle down because every time I date a woman, I'm afraid that they're gonna have me in a room with some dude they banged and like, but not tell me at least.
Right.
Because I've seen women do this shit now on the road. Jaime, thanks to you, I can never settle down with a woman because I've seen you just be a.
I'm just a simple man, just a guy, man.
Sounds like you're the perfect side dude.
Oh. Sheep herder. That's what he calls me, I guess.
Oh yeah, we call Jaime the sheep herder on the road sometimes
The sheep herder?
because sometimes he'll be the one to bring all the girls to the section or to the, whatever we're gonna be at.
You need that. I don't got that.
What?
You can borrow mine.
Absolutely not. He shoots for himself.
Oh, he shoots for himself? Damn.
Man, bro, lone
He
wolf.
shoots for himself. If anybody's gonna go find a girl and be like, you need to like, it's BT is the one that's like, there's a girl out there that if you see her, you're gonna, because we've been best friends, roommates, 15 years. Like, I like all women, but he knows if like this Nate's gonna be all over this. And so he'll be like, hey, why don't you hang back? And he won't even say they're hanging back for me. He'll be like, just hang back. And he'll just be like shooting the shit with them, whatever. And he'll come by me and be like, and I'll look over like, yeah. You know what I mean?
And for those of y'all listening that be like, I need their dogs. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Something I was naive to until I started seeing stuff on the road. Women be dogs too.
Women are worse.
Bro, I've seen women just like fully take off the mask in front of us where they're just like on the phone where she's just like, hey, my homegirl wants to talk to your homeboy, but hold on, because I'm trying to make sure her boyfriend goes somewhere else. And I'm just like, bitch, what? You're going to get us killed. Like, what are you doing? At least ask my friend first if he even wants your homegirl. Like,
I had a lady all over me. Crazy flirting. Like literally like trying to rub my nipples. Ooh. She's like, let me get that, I'll get that dick, I'll get that down. I was like, Jesus Christ, let's just take a picture, please. She's like, fine. Take the picture, honey.
Bro.
Her husband holding the camera. I'm like, yo, I am so glad I didn't respond to that energy.
For real?
Yeah. And I don't know if he's a cuck or what, but they just don't care.
Wow.
One girl, I swear to God, in Plano, your neck of the woods, there's a girl and a guy, and I'll be in the middle usually, but she was in the middle this time, and I was on so it's me, her, then him. And they're like, all right, say cheese. And so the lady's like, 1, 2, and then on 3, she looks at me, she's like, you're my hall pass.
Oh.
Right? And the lady's like, yo, just look at the camera, let me get a picture. And I look over at the guy, and he's like, I'm like, you're not supposed to have a hall pass that you meet. You know what I'm saying?
Was she black, Mexican?
He was black and she was white.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that matters.
Because I might have an idea, because one of my friends, a group of friends went to your show in Plano, so I think I might know
Who were they?
Now I'm thinking, putting the puzzle.
Did I talk about them?
No, that's cool. I think it's them, but go ahead, you can do.
You have friends who I'm their hall pass. You already know that.
No, I think I know who you're talking about that went to that show.
Well,
It's a white lady, right?
Well, there was 8 shows.
Okay, no.
You have to tell me more about the white lady you're talking about.
Okay, she had to. Here's a white lady. Do all white ladies say that? You're my hall pass.
No, but the one that did was white.
She was white.
Is there another descriptive factor?
It was a Friday night, right?
I don't know what day.
Okay, no. Now I can forget about it.
Got it. So apparently I'm 2 white women's hall pass out there.
Nice.
Hey.
No,
I'll
I had
take it.
whenever I had a question. I don't know. You might get mad at me, but like I was like staring off to the walls because I like your walls, but other symbols, like.
But those like previous symbols, right?
No.
Oh, you put those symbols?
Yeah, and they're completely abstract and random. But what
Are
I
they?
did was I put matte of orange and matte of tan, and then I took semi-gloss of the same color and then just made shapes with a sponge. So it was just super, like literally arrows and half symbols and circles. I tried not to make anything.
You're very artistic.
Wow.
You like making art growing up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you consider yourself an artist as a comedian? Or you
Yes.
like I'm an artist? Yeah.
For sure. Do you?
Not really. Kinda.
Why? You create a thing for the public to enjoy.
I feel like it's more like a craft. You know how they say like arts and crafts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like a craft,
I think
if that makes sense.
I think I just do right-brained activity.
Which way? Right brain is like creative type
Yes.
activities?
And left brain is like reading, writing, arithmetic. And right brain is like, being creative, art, painting, hands-on, kinesthetic stuff.
I guess so. I feel like I'm not really creating much, but I am like somewhat creating. Like I feel like I'm more like a DJ. That makes sense. Like
Well,
I feel like
DJs play other people's music.
I'm not playing other people's jokes.
So what are you saying?
But I do feel like the words are already there. Like the ideas are already there. I'm just kind of like regurgitating them to you. Like I feel like a lot of stuff that I'm talking about on stage that gets a laugh out of people is like sometimes they don't always realize it, but they've already experienced that in their own way. Even if I'm telling a personal story,
Yes.
they've already, you know what I mean? Which is where like, they're like, I can relate to that. You know what I mean?
Right, but the art is in bringing that to the forefront of their mind in a way that made them laugh. And also, a lot of times, it's in the way you said it. Because the average person wouldn't put the funny part at the end, or they wouldn't say it the way you say it. And that's your wordsmith, right? So
I like that word, wordsmith.
Yeah, so you're in your right brain creating, but then you're doing it with things that require left brain too. So both are active. If like true like meditation is to just get out of your left brain completely and just whatever. So like I was just in here making random shapes on the wall, and I figured it would look good, and I'm hoping it does. I haven't seen it on camera yet.
It looks good.
It looks good.
Thank you. You guys saw it on camera already?
No, but in my eyes.
What the fuck, Jaime?
I thought, first of all, I thought there were symbols from like a tribe or something, but
Yeah, that's
They are?
this one right here is from a nigga tribe. And this one right here is from just the nigga tribe. So don't get them twisted. There's a nigga tribe and a nigga tribe. There's 2 different ones. Then there's a nigga tribe, and that's Trinidad James. He's in there by himself.
oh wow. No,
So I want you to tell people about it. I want you to say, I went and did Nate Jackson's podcast. He had hieroglyphics on the wall from the nigga tribe.
I can't say that.
Why not? It's where it's from.
Okay, is there another way I can say it?
Backwards. Just say again tribe.
Just DM Nate Jackson and he'll tell you more about it. No.
From the inward tribe.
Would you say that you'd be good like at like a improv or
Yes, and
okay.
I
Okay.
just got onto that one.
You
I'll
did-
be slow. I'm slow, bro. I'm slow. I'm only.
I think you're fast, but you just move like you just hit some indica.
I'm only fast if like people consider it a fast reaction, but I think it's just like my natural reaction to sometimes I don't think of something witty to say, but it maybe comes out like witty, or but sometimes it's like no, it's just the reaction. Sometimes it's not even witty what I say. Like if you go to my shows, I don't do a whole lot of crowd work, but if people are talking a lot and they entice me in crowd work, then that's just the way it goes. Like that's what we'll do.
Right.
And they laugh at certain shit I say, but sometimes it's not even clever. It's like what you said, like the way you say it. But sometimes it's like, yeah, I didn't, like, I don't know, it just came out that way. And those are the moments. But if I try at crowd work, if I'm like, let me think of the, like, nah, it's just gonna suck. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm a slow dude. I'm like the turtle in the race with the hair, the rabbit versus the turtle.
Yeah.
Like being slow is just what works for me.
Got it.
I used to talk really fast on stage.
Did you?
Yeah, like, because I used to be so nervous when I first started. So I go to open mics, and I'd want to get the joke out just to hurry up and get the reaction. So I'd say it, like, super fast, like, as fast as I could, just to be like, huh? And I went every week to that comedy mic I was telling you about earlier, Backdoor Comedy every Thursday. And after, like, a month or two, this dude named Bobby Goldsmith, he's like, hey, he's like, you're really funny. He's like, but I didn't realize it until this week because I finally understood what you were saying.
Wow.
He was like, you gotta enunciate. He's like, slow down, enunciate, make sure people understand what you're saying.
Right.
And after that, it was like, man, that him saying that helped me jump ahead like 10 months.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, before I used to just be like, I feel like I have trouble enunciating. I feel like I have like a fat tongue.
It's thick.
That's thick.
Yeah, that's not for
It's
your
like,
head.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
like
got his tongue.
Yeah,
I got a small tongue.
Let me see. What?
that's just what
Why
he can
you
stick
only-
it out.
That's He's like,
He looks like one of the puppies like just got done playing.
no. I don't know if it's a tongue thickness situation as much as it's just. You speak Spanish
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I do.
Which one do you speak more?
Now English
But I can hear accent still.
for sure. I mean, I grew up speaking only Spanish with my grandparents.
I think that's what it is.
It's both. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So when you slow down and enunciate, people are like, I'm with it. And you're going slow enough that if you say something that's even semi-witty, they're going to laugh at every aspect of what you just said because you gave it time to breathe.
I feel like talking slow also forced me to try to become a better writer.
How long we been going?
2 minutes away from an hour.
Okay, so,
All right, we'll probably wrap up soon.
You feel like talking slow made your words matter?
Yeah, I feel like no. I feel like talking slow forced me to get better at writing because if I'm saying a joke on stage or whatever, saying a story, I don't want to be talking so slow that you guess what I'm gonna say next.
Right.
So I have to keep you like I have to figure out a way to word it to where you don't know what the punchline. I have to save the punchline for the end of the sentence.
Yes.
Sometimes you could say the key part of the punchline halfway through the sentence.
And fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it until the very, very end
Hold
of the
it.
sentence.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's all
And
right.
how long you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing it for a year and 8 months.
Wow. You love it?
I love it.
What do you love about it?
Just being able to just go on stage and say like what you're thinking, and people just laugh. I guess it wasn't until he took me out the streets. In a way, because
I took Jaime off the streets and take you from me. You can't take the whole out of somebody. You can take the whole off the streets, but the streets gonna be in the hole. You know what I mean? Like this fool's all street, all hole at the heart.
You a hoe at heart?
like a man whore.
Well, you do got these hoes kissing each other.
No, we're in Zany's in Chicago and
Rosemont or
downtown.
okay,
And it was like he had like a sold out weekend,
nice.
and I was just being like a head ass, right? I was just talking on my ass. I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, I can do this. And then one night he's like, "Okay, bitch, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes." And
That's not shut up.
That's
I
how
ain't
it
do
went.
Like that bitch. You making me sound like I did out of spite. I've been telling you for years to do stand up because I knew you were a comedy nerd.
oh yeah,
Hey,
But then-
do you ever hold on? Because there's something I want to bring up before we get out of here. Because I think this is like one of the funniest things ever. Are you ever like at a doctor, dentist, or anything, and they're doing small talk with you, and they don't know who you are, right? And they don't know that you got a Netflix special or nothing.
Right.
And are they like, so what do you do for work? And you just genuinely answer like, oh, stand-up comedy.
Right.
Do you ever get, they'd be like, that's good. Like, keep chasing that dream. Hopefully
Yes.
it'll work out.
Yes.
I'm like, motherfucker,
Keep at it.
I've been having this dream.
Right. Yeah, for sure. They don't know. They just found out right now. For sure.
I don't even correct them. I don't even be like, oh, well, I got a special if you want to watch.
Right. Then you walk out, somebody's like, holy shit, let me get a picture. They're like, oh, I guess you're already doing it. Yeah.
But no, yeah, he's been telling me for years to do it, but I just never had the nerves to do it.
And now you are.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what's up.
Thanks, man. And I just love doing it, just saying.
I love
shit.
to push people to like do something better than what they're doing, but that's just a me thing.
I'm the same way. Big heart with it.
Yeah. Even like I see strippers, I'm like, you could be a whole prostitute if you wanted to. You
Dude,
don't
sell
gotta
that
just
pussy, goddamn.
Yeah. You
You
can do
don't
whatever
got to
you
dance
want.
no more. Shit. Fuck selling the idea pussy. Let's just get right to it. Because there's people out here spending $600 at Universal City for no reason.
Universal Studios. No, the drive over here from Yakima. Oh, where we at?
Spokane.
Oh, Spokane. And where I was thinking, like, there's people that are lost right now in those like woods. Somebody has to be lost in those woods.
There's no one lost out there.
You sure?
The people out there know where they're at. Because if you go out there, you know.
Have you driven from Spokane to here?
I went to college over there, so I drove that drive you did today. I've done probably, 75 times.
So all that woods, man.
All that shit between.
Somebody's lost.
There's no one lost. If you go out there, you know what you're doing. And if they are lost, it's on the news. So probably once every 10 years, so like some lady just got lost in the woods of,
It usually be the white people who be getting lost.
Absolutely. Because black people ain't just out there foraging around. What are we looking for?
Or Mexicans. I don't be hiking.
Mexicans hike?
I don't hike. I'm a Mexican.
So no? You speak for all Mexicans? Do you hike?
Hell no.
You don't hunt either.
I would want to hunt, but one time I went hunting, but I didn't actually get nothing. But I only went hog hunting. Like, there's certain animals that I'm like, this motherfucker's annoying. I'll shoot him. But other stuff, I don't want to hunt it. I just feel bad,
Right.
Like, I want to eat elk. I've had elk jerky before.
Yeah.
But then if you're to look at one, I'm like, bro, I feel bad. Like, you're such a beautiful animal, and I don't even see you fuck up other animals.
Huh.
Like, damn, like I don't know if I could do it to you.
Right.
And I don't even want to eat the hog, but the hog, I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you ever had a hog run at you? And they're all like, yeah.
What are they like? Yeah. I've never had that happen. But I have seen wild hogs when I was in Hawaii. My frat brother had a place out there. It was like his house, and there was like this, like, I don't know what they call it, mother's-in-law river house. And his house had the main driveway off the street, and the other one, you had to pass his driveway and take like this gravel road up and kind of go through like Hawaiian jungle for like a quarter mile. And there would be hogs like in the driveway. He's like, don't be outside of the car at night. I'm like, why? He's like, just when you pull in, just drive all the way up to the place and come on in. And we were there for like 4 nights, and on the second night, in my headlights, like I saw a big ass wild boar.
You started running at you?
And it ran. No, I just ran across the front of the car, and then medium ones followed it. And I was like, oh, it was a mama hog, right? And then the next day, I was having my coffee on the patio that overlooked all that, and I could hear like the like rustling and shit, like maybe like 40 yards out, like all that. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's going down out there. So yeah, there's Hawaii has a problem with it, like invasive.
Oh, I think Texas is a big ass problem too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys got hella cats.
For real? That's
There's hella feral cats.
I don't have problems with cats. Maybe because we had like a couple cats growing up, but I like how cats are low maintenance. Sometimes they'll come. Well, I mean, it also just depends on the cat itself. But we've had like 2-3 cats that I feel are like calm.
Yeah.
And they just all they want to do is come get petted sometimes, and sometimes they don't want to get petted. And I feel like I'm like a pussy in that way too. Where
Huh?
like, yeah, where I'm like, hey, sometimes I want a girl to just pet me a little bit.
Yeah.
But then other times I'm like, bitch, go on the other side of the bed. Leave me alone.
Are you like that?
What, like a cat?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Nah, this motherfucker's a dog. This is all dog.
You're a dog. We're all dogs, Nate.
You little fat pat.
Jaime's one of them big old fat ass dogs with be drooling everywhere.
A bulldog.
That's how it sounds to you?
Damn.
Jaime's a what is it? The American
Ralph's,
bulldog.
If Ralph was a dog, you sound like.
I'll be a weenie dog. I'll be like.
Nah, man. I wish we could just be vampires one day. You know,
You want to be a vampire
we both do.
That would be cool to be a vampire. I think.
instead of a werewolf?
Nah, I'll be a werewolf.
I'll be a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to suck the blood.
Like, sorry.
I like that. I like that, Nate. You know what I mean? You live forever.
I didn't. You said not like that. I was still laughing at it actually just being vampire sucking blood.
Okay. I don't want you thinking the other way.
So you want to be immortal?
Yeah,
Okay.
like Morbius.
Yes.
Not Morpheus, but Morbius.
Yes.
You like superheroes? We didn't even ask you who's your favorite Avenger.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Black Panther? Even since you were a kid?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't feel like he was that popular. Well, I mean, obviously, he wasn't that popular for the movies and
But
stuff.
my
you know?
parents made a point to make sure I had like black toys and stuff to
For
look
real?
after. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your parents was pretty knowledgeable
They
people.
just wanted representation.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Your parents, would you say they're like? I mean, we could cut this out if you want. But would you say they're more like left or right leaning politically? I'm doing this for my own data analysis, by the way. I'm doing
left.
a survey.
Most black people gonna be left, brother. But they were kind of independent, and then they vote on the actual for the causes, for the things, for each specific thing. But yeah, I've seen them lean one way, one election, one way or another. But then on the issues, there's particular about each one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Page one of the ballot is names. The rest are the actual stuff. So I've seen them pick which way, school levies and things like that. So on some things they're right and then other things they're very left.
I feel that. Mm-hmm. Need different crayons for different parts of the page.
Or color pencils, just in case.
You need crayons.
You need color pencils. Pencils.
Okay.
Hey, is Bigfoot real out here?
No,
Do people believe in it?
no.
I saw him.
I saw him right
I
now.
know what I saw, Nate Jackson.
You saw Bigfoot?
On a highway. What was it called? Highway.
I saw
90?
footprints.
Yeah.
You saw Bigfoot footprints?
They're big.
Big footprints?
There was one little foot and one big foot. That's how I know it was Bigfoot.
Was he carrying somebody?
These are footprints. There was one set of footprints, so he might have been carrying somebody.
Yeah, the Bigfoot. It was 2 big feet.
No, it was one big foot,
Yes.
one little foot. Or average size foot.
So there's a big foot out there with a club foot. One size is regular, the other one's big.
The left side was
Yeah,
big.
but they don't
the
call
right
him. His
side
name's
was
not
small.
Clubfoot. His name Bigfoot. He got one big foot.
But he's just got a limp.
I don't know how he walks. I didn't see him walk.
But he got a big ass foot and a little foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, we saw him.
Well,
He was going on a rampage.
It's
on
up in the
way.
mountains. That's why you haven't seen him, because you said you don't be going up in the mountains.
Yep. I
I
don't.
was up there adventuring.
You went outside?
Yeah. I was looking for pheasants.
Hilarious.
No, it was a nice drive out here, man. We got nice pictures of the snow and stuff. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
it's beautiful out here.
I don't know if I'd move
I
out
think
here.
if
but
I'm
yeah.
right, we got to go
Yeah, I got
Oh,
a
we do?
show coming up in
in 44 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. It's
Hey, we get some Chick-fil-A right now. Oh wait, Sunday.
Sunday. Hi, man.
Well,
How do y'all
It's
say
Monday.
goodbye?
wrap
Is there
it
anything you want to promote? This probably be out in a couple weeks.
My Netflix special is coming out soon. Make sure you do that. Make sure your membership is up to date so that you can watch my Netflix special.
yeah.
Where can people find you?
No, you. Oh,
Sure. Mr. Nate Jackson on TikTok and Instagram, or Nate Jackson Comedy on YouTube.
Yeah. And as far as for me, y'all remember, keep checking up on our tour dates. You can watch them at barbosacomedy.com. Follow us on Instagram, the Jaime Garcia, Ralph Barbosa03. Check out my automotive page with Luis called Formula Bean. That's Formula_Bean on Instagram, YouTube. And I think that's it.
and me, Jaime Garcia. You can check me on here, the FatFish podcast, and then also Tiger Belly, and I'm on tour with Ralph and Renee. And anything else? What do we usually say to the guest? Oh, if you have like one saying or one like advice for somebody out there for anything in general.
If you could give out one piece of advice to anybody
That's what I literally just said.
listening or anybody. No, you said there's a saying you could give.
Okay, is there a saying or advice you could give people out there in general?
He looked like you're about to break Nate's brain.
Stay focused. Focus on the things you want and strive to attain them on a daily basis. And then I want to say one more thing. Rest in peace, Ken Flores.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kenny.
Yeah, buddy.
All right,
Can we
that's
say
it
E?
for us.
Can you say E, what's up for us? Oh, E, goodbye.
Goodbye.
No, like this. Watch. 1, 2, 3.
E, goodbye.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. E, goodbye. Thanks, Nate.
You gotta do like black, like goodbye.
Oh, that's pretty good.
There you go.
Can you do that again?
Goodbye.
E, goodbye.
You sound haunted.